Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the card of today for the 7th of June 2016. Um, today's card is the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups is, I don't know, you're in a little bit of a rut. That is whenever I see this card, and this is the universe giving you a big, hard kick in the butt. The universe wants to shake you out of how you're feeling now. Um, it has quite a melancholy feel about it, this card. And it's basically a card of like emotional discontent. Yesterday we talked about sort of feeling abandoned. Now I feel that it's sort of like the self-pity could have come in a little bit, a little bit of a pity party's going on there, I think. But this is, I really feel within this card, it's like dwelling too much on your inward feelings. And this is like locking yourself out of the rest of the world. It's like blaming the world, and everything in it for how you are feeling at the moment, and yes, you are fighting a battle, but so is everybody. Everybody is fighting their own battle, and that doesn't make yours any less. But when you see that this is happening to the whole and this is not just personal to you, it can actually make you deal with this a lot better. It's not like the why me, it's like why not me. What I want to say with this, and what is coming in very strongly, I mean, the Four of Cups comes in after the Three of Cups. Now the Three of Cups is all about friendships, celebration, fun, happiness. This is sort of like the morning after. This is like the come down. You've had this happiness, you've had everything sort of, where you're feeling on top of the world, and then suddenly it stops for a bit, or it slows down, and it's like, right, okay, this is the morning after, this is the hangover, this is the looking back to the night, the night what was obviously not a night. I'm talking about sort of times where things were better. So now it's looking and thinking, right, okay, that's not there. I haven't got this excitement, I haven't got this passion for life. Things just aren't working for me. This is pretty much what life is. I mention a lot of the times that we need to experience sort of the downs as well as the ups. If we had the highs all of the time, we would take them for granted. When we're having these lows, which is what this card is indicating, it's a time to really look at what you can be grateful for now. Yes, things aren't going your way. Yes, you have come up against blocks. Yes, there may be things that, you feel like you've been kicked when you're down, but there is still stuff to be grateful for. You're able to watch this video. I'm not saying be grateful for me, but I'm saying you have some sort of computer, you have some sort of connection with the outside world, so that enables you to do this. Hopefully most of you have a roof over your head. Hopefully most of you have loved ones. This is what I'm saying. The little things, the simple things are what need to come in at this moment and for you to be grateful for. If we have a look at the guy in this card, he's looking at the Three Cups. He's looking at what he had. He's not seeing the cup that's being offered to him. This is an opportunity that has been presented to him that will come out of midair, but he might miss it because he's that. I mean, look at him. His arms are folded, his legs are crossed, he's in a little bit of a yoga pose, but this guy isn't at one. He's, like I say, he's pretty much sick of his life. He he's not enjoying life at the moment, but he's sitting under a tree, he's in this lovely green grass, the sky is blue. How many other people are sitting in a crowded office, at the same time? He's under that tree, he's out in nature, but he's not thinking he's blessed. Whereas the person who was sitting in a crowded call center, or doing a really hard manual job, would probably give anything to be in his shoes, just to take that time out to sit and to ponder. So this is what I'm saying. It's like we might think that our life is bad at the moment. and it probably isn't going the way that you want it to, but it's still not all bad. Somebody would feel very blessed to be in your shoes. So this is a real, like I say, the universe is kicking your butt and saying, come on, wake up and see what you actually have. um so look at ways that you're ignoring things as well, because you're feeling a little bit crappy, because you're feeling a bit peed off or cheesed off. Are you not going out and seeing your friends? Are you declining offers of to go out and socialize because it's like, oh no, I can't be bothered, or what's the point? What's the point seems to be coming in a lot of times. Yeah. So the thing is, you could be missing out on things just because of, oh well, I don't think I'm going to enjoy that, or I know it's not going to be a good night. I know it's not going to be a good day because everything else is crap. There's a book I once read, and it's called Is It Me or Is Just Everything Crap? And it was actually a really, really funny book. So that's it. Yes, things might be crappy, but they're not terrible. They're really, really not. So it's about opening your eyes and seeing what is there at the moment. The time is now, and now is all we've got for the moment. Yes, things will get better in the future because they always do. The wheel keeps turning. Yes, they might have been better in the past, but for the moment, it's now, it's today. And try and make the most of that, even if you are feeling crappy, even if the odds are against you. Look at something. Try and look at 5 things that you are grateful for today. It might be hard, but 5 little things, and that will sort of, yeah, things aren't that bad. Um, Life has many twists and turns. This is it, and try not to focus on how it's going to pan out. At the moment, if you're a bit stuck, if you're in this sort of this ball of negativity, try not to look at the massive goal ahead that you want, that you think is unobtainable or that is going to pass you by. Look at the solutions today, which will sort out your current problems. And then once you get out of this bubble of negativity, then you can start to project and project and project further on, into the future. So it's, there might be a lack in your life at the moment, but focusing on the lack will only bring you more of that. So look at ways where you are abundant. There's so many things that we have got to be grateful for. Yesterday I was having, like I said, I was having a pretty crappy day. I'm really starting to, I haven't seen friends for a while. I was sick, I'd been stuck in the house. And yesterday I went to do some work, and I went and sat out in the garden to do it. And it really just brought me back down. It brought me down to center, and I sat in the garden. I could hear birds singing. I was doing a job that I love, and I actually thought, you know what? Things aren't that bad. So this is what this card is talking about. It's about reevaluating. Look at what you've got and not what you haven't, and see your glass as half full rather than half empty. Yes, you're not living the life that you want at the moment, but that doesn't say it will never be. And then the sooner you will get there sooner, when you start to have a bit more of a positive mindset as well. It's if we think positive, then we attract it. We are like magnets, and whatever we think, we attract back to each other, back to ourselves. That is the vibration we're putting out. And if you're on a negative vibe, you're going to get a lot of negative stuff coming back. So really try and change that. I'm not saying that your problems aren't important. I'm not saying that they're not real, but I'm saying don't focus on them. Try to take the good out of them. Try to focus on something good, and you will find your vibration changes slightly, and you will then start to feel better. That will have a knock-on effect, and then this is when you will start to get opportunities and things offered to you that will again get the ball rolling and get your life on a cycle where it's like, right, okay, now we're moving again, you know. So it's really looking at the solutions today rather than the problems, you know. What we've got to remember as well with this, what this has just come in, sorry, is nobody is going to knock on our door and change our life, you know. So if you're sitting waiting for that, then, you know, be prepared to wait, because no, that doesn't happen, you know. What you need to do is take a little bit action. When we take that course of action, you know, the universe will transpire to help us, you know, it will help us along. But when we're sitting doing nothing, you know, it will just think, you know, the universe will think, what is the point in helping them? They don't want help, you know. So what this card is really saying is it's about finding the balance between inaction and action. Yes, contemplate. Yes, go within to find your answers and find your next move, but don't go that internal that you're cutting out everything else, you know, because it's like I say, it's work with the universe with this, work with other people with this. Don't cut them out, you know, the universe or other people, because this is when you need them, you know. And within participation, this is when you will start to move forward, and this is when you will get the answers, and this is when you will be able to pick yourself up out of this little hole that you've got yourself in, and you can say, right, okay, I'm now ready to go forward. You know, there is an uncertainty around, you know. Yes, and uncertainty does bring fear, but you know, you need to remember that knowledge doesn't come from introspection alone. You know, you have a lot of, there will be people, there will be, you know, external circumstances, there will be things, there will be these offers coming to you, but you have to be open to receive them, because if you're not, you know, then you won't learn. He is not going to learn sitting under that tree and looking back to the past. You know, we can all learn from the past, we can take our lessons from there, but what we need to do is take them lessons and then move forward. He is stuck, he's going nowhere, because all his focus is the past and of what he has lost, you know. So focus on what you still have and think, this is it, I'm moving forward, because, you know, nobody likes to be in this position, and it's not serving you, and it's not serving your highest good either. So bit of a telling off there from the universe. I think it's like I say, I do feel that my butt has been kicked there. You know, there was stuff in there that resonated with me as well. So I hope you liked that. Please let me know if you did and if it made sense. You know, the comments have been a little bit barren lately, you know. Please come on, get the comments. I have been getting a lot of inbox messages, and they're great, and I do love them. And thank you to everybody that messaged me yesterday with a little bit concern on how I am. But I'm great, honestly, I'm fine. Just like I say, I think I've got to take this. It's about looking for the solutions rather than the problems. So please let me know in the comments if that card resonated with you. If anybody would like a personal reading, then please get in touch either via my website. There's a booking form on there now, and there is a PayPal link to pay. Facebook, there's a book now button on there, or you can email me at lovebuddhatarot@aol.co.uk, and we can arrange the reading. So I'm going to work today. I'm going to work in the garden again. It really grounded me, and the weather is beautiful. So whatever you're doing today, please enjoy it. Just take a little bit time to smell the roses, you know. If you're feeling the sunshine on your face, that's one of the things that you've got to be grateful for. You know, somebody's probably lying in a hospital bed that would be, you know, that would long to feel that feeling. So it's the little things today that I really feel to focus on, you know, and focus on your solutions, not your problems, because the problems are going to go. You've just got to decide that you don't want them there anymore. So have a fabulous day, and I'll be back tomorrow with the card of today. Satnam.